Hey, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity. Here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, books, movies, animes, and kind of anything else that garners my attention this week. Before we get into the video, let's talk about my makeup, right? I attempted to do like a tie-dye effect on like my eyes, and I think I did a pretty like decent job. Lashes, please work with me. This is my first time like doing something like this. I'm actually kind of proud of myself because like, I think I kind of did that like ever so slightly. I might have done something. So today's video is brought to you by the Bird app, the place where think pieces go to die. So I'm on the Bird app, minding my business, doing what I do, and I see this tweet that says, "A bitch really told me to get braids as my birthday hairstyle." A whole bunch of laughing emojis. I unfollowed shorty so quick. So when I originally saw that, I was just like, birds being birds, what they do on the Bird app. And I kept it pushing. I really didn't listen. I didn't care. I was like, one lost soul. So tell me why, in a span of a few hours, my timeline is in shambles. I'm seeing girls saying like box braids and braids are not the way when it's time for your birthday. If you want to look grown and that, just no braids, no, just a bunch of braids slander going up and down my timeline. And then I got other girls dragging the girls who don't like braids for birthday. It was just it was very strange to me because like you would like it was like black women saying that like braids are not a good birthday look. Like people like you and I, well, I don't know if all you guys are black, but like those of you who are here and are melanated like I am, like black women saying that braids are just not the look for birthdays. And I was like confused because I think we could all agree that if a white person had said this, they would have got dragged. But because a black girl said this, some y'all thought it was safe to agree and you wasn't gonna get dragged. You lost. You lost in second place. Like I said, I was actually very surprised with the amount of black women and black girls who agreed that like braids are not a good birthday look, because why not? Especially like I'm a July baby, I'm a summer girl, right? So I understand the importance of braids in the summertime. And when you have a summertime birthday, you do not want to deal with weave, you don't want to deal with lace, you don't want to deal with trying to glue, because ain't nothing gonna stay. If your birthday is in July and August, you put on a wig, it's sliding off. And who wants to be in the club wigging back in their neck? Right? So like braids are staple summer birthday look if you are a summer girl, right? And even if you're not, braids are just a good hairstyle just to do because it's honestly probably one of the best protective styles. So like I didn't even know like there was beef with braids like this. Like it was really like confusing to me. And a lot of the girls who were saying that were getting called out on their anti-blackness. And then you had them respond like, I can't be anti-black, I'm black. And it's just like, oh, you lost, baby. You're lost. That right there, not understanding the anti-blackness of it all, is the root of the problem. I feel like I've said this before on my channel, people never really delve deep on their own opinions. They never ask themselves why they feel the way they do. Where do these opinions come from? And looking at the hairs of all hairstyles black girls can do, and looking at braids and deciding that that is the one that cannot be worn to every occasion is rooted in anti-blackness. To view braids as something that needs a specific occasion, like I said, is anti-blackness, and it's also respectability politics. That a birthday is such an occasion that braids are just not good enough. They're not fancy enough. They're not classy enough. It's anti-blackness. Because braids, I feel like maybe people were just thinking box braids because there's so many different types of braiding styles and ways you can wear braids. The versatility of braids, in my opinion, beats out like lace and like lace fronts and like weaves. Like you can do an insane amount of hairstyles, whether you're doing box braids, whether you're doing like any form of twist, whether they're passion or Havana, You know, the short little butterfly ones. You can do locks. There's just crochet. Like, there are so many different braiding styles. And then, like, you can do so many styles within getting the braids. Like, up, down, ponytails. Like, there's so much beauty in what you can do with braids that you telling me that they're not for every occasion just tells me you don't look good in braids. I feel like maybe that's what this boils down to. These girls maybe don't look good in braids, and that's why they believe they don't, like, you shouldn't wear braids for your birthday. Because you know what, not every hairstyle is for everyone. Okay, not everyone looks good with straight hair. I think we all have a friend that, like, when she wears curly hair, she looks super pretty, but then when she wears straight hair, it's just like it don't hit the same, or vice versa. Or you have friends that look really good in braids, and then they try to do other styles. Again, it just don't hit. Like, they don't look bad, but it just don't got that same je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe this is what this is. These are a handful of black girls who simply don't look good in braids. Unfortunate for them, can't relate to that. But they don't look good in them, and so they're like turning that hate onto everyone else and being like, that's just not a birthday look, when it absolutely is. There is no occasion where your hair, as long as your hair is washed and clean and detangled, then there's an occasion for it. So yes, if you feel like there's a time and place to wear braids, that is rooted in anti-blackness. Because braids is probably one of the blackest hairstyles you can do besides just wearing your hair in its natural state. Braiding has such a long, illustrious history of all black people across diaspora, that to see something, the art, because listen, braiding hair is an art. As someone who can't braid, it is an art, okay? And to look at that, and the even just like the parting you can do with listen, braiding is elite. Okay, it is elite. And if you can do your own box braids, you are a witch. That's all I have to say. But like, braiding is such a beautiful thing, and to look at that and be like, it's not fancy enough for an event, it's anti-blackness. Because what about braids is not beautiful, is not fancy? What about it? I need like a full explanation that is not rooted in anti-blackness. Give it to me quickly, right now, right now. Then I saw one bird said, all hairstyles have an occasion. Wigs and weaves have an occasion. Braids have an occasion. Natural hair has an occasion. And I was like, these hoes are delusional. And I'm so sick and tired, because it's about to go on a tangent, when people act like your natural hair is not meant for formal events. It's sick. Again, it's respectability politics and anti-blackness. The idea that natural hair, and it's like our hair in its natural state, is unkempt and dirty, coming from other black people especially, is really sick. Like, how you know it's rooted in anti-blackness is when you ask them to like explain why. Explain why wearing your natural hair to an event is wrong. They can't really give you a solid answer that makes any type of sense. It's the stuttering, it's the stammering. Then they start giving you opinions. No. I want a valid reason why you should not wear your natural hair to events. Because like, I love when I see girls who are going to prom and things like that, and they're wearing their natural hair. I wore 2 braids to prom because I simply was not going to deal with my hair. I wasn't. Because at that time I really didn't know how to do so many hairstyles with my hair. Like, I would just like twist it poorly and then go about my day. So I was like, I'm gonna get 2 braids. Do you hear me? I got 2 braids for prom, and it looked so pretty and so cute. I feel like a princess. Don't nobody tell you that black hairstyles have a time and a place. They don't. Okay? And it's also not lost on me that like, when it comes to like wearing your natural hair to events, no one is telling this to girls with 3 type hair. No one is telling a girl with Zendaya texture hair that her hair is not, acceptable to go to an event to. No one's doing that. You're only saying that to the 4s, and especially the 4Cs girls. Like, again, y'all not slick, because this energy is not for every other woman. You're not telling, no one is sitting down and telling white girls that they can't wear hairstyles to events because their hair always looks presentable. But it's black hair that needs to be tamed, black hair that needs like you wear this hair here, you wear this hair. That's just stupid. Because you can't, because if I ask you, because again, people were asking, so why not? Why not? And she's like, well, I just don't feel like, okay, but that's not a valid reason. Feelings are not valid. I need exact reasons. I saw another person saying that braids look childish, and I'm just like, what is, are y'all good? Like, I'm like, they were like, I'm trying to look grown and sexy for my birthday, and I'm not gonna wear no childish ass braids. Like, are you mental? Again, it's all about how you style. This is how you know, like, the girls that got no type of sauce, the girls that don't know how to switch things up, don't know how to take things from day to night, those are the girls who don't know wear braids on their birthday. There has to be a direct correlation, because there's no way that you know how to put an outfit together, do your makeup, and do your hair and not know how to rock braids. I simply can't believe that you've been black for this long and you don't know how to turn a braided hairstyle from just a regular chill to like a fancy updo or whatever. Like, I simply, you can't look me in my face and tell me that's true. Because if you say that, I know you can't dress. I know your makeup is bad. I know you don't do your nails. Like, I just know it. Because there's no way you can have something so versatile as braids and be a flop every time. Either you look terrible in braids, or you going to the wrong people to get your hair braided. Because if you go into the right girls who know how to braid, you ain't having these troubles and these problems. There was just so much blatant anti-blackness on the timeline, like, and it was very weird. Again, to see black women be like, braids and other black hairstyles are just not for every occasion. Like, because honestly, like the tweets were like tweets I usually see like men tweet. To see it from women, I'm just like, wow, you really down bad this year, right? 2021, really not it. Really not it. Because we giving braid slander. Braids slander. And our Lord 2021, I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe it. Believing that a black hairstyle is not acceptable for an event is textbook anti-blackness. Because you notice the conversation about like what's acceptable hair to wear and what's acceptable and what's an acceptable way to wear your hair is only around braids and your natural hair. We're never having this conversation about wigs and weaves, about whether or not there is a time or place to wear those things. But there's always a time and place to wear braids, and there's always a time and place to wear your hair in a fro. Do you not see the anti-blackness in that? Do you not see the respectability politics? That if as a black woman you want to look sexy, you can't wear braids, you can't wear your natural hair, the shit that grow out your scalp, that you have to wear other hair in order to do that. Is that not clicking? Where that's where the anti-blackness comes in. That those hairstyles that are very much so black, blackety black, have a time and a place, but wigs and weaves don't. Okay, because there's been many times where, because again, this is also a lot of this all comes from other black people, where I've like an event's happening and I get asked like, what am I gonna do with my hair? But like, I know the question is, am I gonna straighten it? Am I gonna do something with it besides wear it in its natural state? And it's like, yeah, I'm a flexi rod it. Yeah, I'm a wand curl it. Like, it's because I know the question is rooted around the fact that natural hair is not viewed as done. It's not viewed as finished because it's not as polished as other hairstyles. Okay. Like, I feel like girls who also wear their hair in its natural state get that question a lot. Like, what are you going to do with your hair? Because they don't see, again, your natural state as hair being done. And it is. We got to move past this idea that braids and natural hair are not finished hairstyles, because they are, especially natural hair. Listen, if she sat there and washed, conditioned, and detangled, it's done. Point blank, period. If you, the hour, 2 hours, that wash day is really a wash weekend. If she took that time, her hair is done. Or his hair is done. Or their hair is done. Stop it. Cut it out. And yes, you can be anti-black and still be black, because that seems to be lost on a lot of the birds on Twitter. Now, I can't be anti-black, I'm black. That's not. So then explain colorism. Explain texturism. Those things cannot exist if anti-blackness is not a thing black people can feel as well. I promise you, disliking blackness is not only for white people, it's for black people too. Again, some of y'all act like because you're a minority, you can't be terrible or you can't be oppressive, but you can be. And pushing this idea that there are specific hairstyles that are acceptable and not acceptable is pushing the agenda of anti-blackness. Because honestly, I don't believe in respectability politics. I truly don't. I wear my hair how I feel like it. So if I want to wear my hair natural, I'm wearing my hair natural. I wear my hair the way I want to. I wear my hair how I feel like it. So whatever is the most convenient for me at the moment is how I'm wearing my hair. Right now, for the first time ever, I cut my hair. Like, I cut my hair super short. If you've been on my channel, you see my natural hair. You notice that I had like brown ends. I cut all of that off. That's 3 inches of hair. And right now, I'm trying not to manipulate my hair. I'm not trying to disturb my hair. And I'm simply like keeping it braided and letting it grow. Because I've never really had a big chop, because I've never fully transitioned. If you guys ever want me to do a video, like a chit chat get ready with me talking about my natural hair journey, I would love to do that. But like a quick like little, I've never transitioned. I just went from straightening my hair to wearing it natural. So I've never really done like a cut. And I just decided, like, you know what? These ends, these brown, I'm just tired of the brown. I decided to cut all my hair off. Not all my hair off, but again, like 3 inches of hair. And this is probably the shortest my hair has ever been. And so like right now, I'm just trying to let it breathe, okay? Because I've been natural, like fully natural, end of junior year? So I've been natural for about 6 years now. And it's been 6 years of like constant manipulation. So like I was just like, you know what? We're gonna cut the ends and we're gonna start anew and fresh. I'm just gonna let my hair do what it do, keep it in braids and let her breathe. Also, I wanna make sure that like we are all aware that I'm not picking a side when it comes to what type of hairstyle should black girls wear. I feel like black girls should wear whatever the hell they want to wear. Your hair is your hair. You bought it, it's yours. If it's braided, it's yours. If you wear it naturally, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of these hairstyles. But I just don't like the fact that like there's clear anti-blackness happening and everyone's pretending like it's okay. Like, it is not okay to decide not to wear a hairstyle because it's viewed as childish. Childish to who? It don't make any sense. All right, the reasons to not wear braids on your birthday make 0 sense if you're not looking through an anti-black like lens. Because when you break it down, it's just a hairstyle. It's what you make of it. All right. So again, if you can't make braids look grown and sexy, baby, is you. It's truly just you, because the most versatile type of style, you can't make something shake with it, it's you and the girl that braided your hair. That's simply it, because everyone else who wears braids for their birthday look good. So why can't you make it look good? The personal issue you taking out everybody else. Braids for your birthday is a cute look, okay? Especially when it's like you can do all these different hairstyles with it. Then you got your birthday fit, and then it's the nails and the hair and the makeup. Like, I don't understand. Like, you don't see the sauce in wearing braids. Like, I don't get it. I simply don't get it. Like, braids look so good. And I don't know, I did not know there was this like secret cult of black women that hated birthday braids. Who? Listen, the Bird app will get you in touch with a lot of people, because I did not know we was not fucking with braids for the birthday. Because I thought like birthday braids was just like a universal, like, if you don't like want to do wigs and stuff like that. Because again, if you're partying for your birthday, wigs sliding back, baby. It's sliding back. The weaves, the leave out, puffing up in the club. Like, just a nice braids. Do it up, do it down, do what you need to do, half up, half down, like, and you good for the night. Like, it's so I'm gonna assume those of you who don't like braids for birthdays only view braids as something you get on vacation, like vacation braids, but it's like you can do so much. Again, there's so many different types of braids and twists, and like a versatility is all there. You just don't got it. That's just it. I think this is a lot of projecting that you don't look good, because I simply can't. I can't wrap my head around it. Braids look so good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This was like a little bit of a rant, because like, are y'all okay? Like, I don't think y'all are. I think something is legitimately wrong. I do, because braid slander on my timeline in our Lord 2021, I can't believe it. Completely mess. Y'all, some of y'all are sick, some of y'all are lost. If I prayed, I'd pray for you. I don't though, so take that with whoever you pray to. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.